Hey y'all, just wanted to do a quick little review of this red dot here. I got it a while back, but just kind of wanted to show anybody who might be looking for one, or maybe a cheap one just to get started or something like that. Kind of like me, didn't want to put a whole lot into it. This happens to be the BSA red dot scope. It is called the BSA RGB as far as I know. That's how it was listed when I bought it. I don't have the original box to give you a definite number, but the RGB stands for red, green, and blue. It's a multicolor dot and multi-intensity red dot scope. It has 3 colors, which is red, green, and blue, and each one has 3 levels of intensity, 1, 2, and 3. And you turn them on and off by this spin dial. And as you can see there, if you can tell, the spins are obviously numbered and colored to what laser it is, and then there's off in between it. So it's 1, 2, and 3, then off, 1, 2, and 3, and off. So kind of neat. You can spin it, either direction. It's not just one direction. It's got windage and elevation controls, so that's a neat little feature. I'll try to see if I can get a little bit of it. It's not going to be as intense as it should be or as big as it is. Like right now, that's high intensity, and it looks way bigger and way brighter from my end. But I'm just trying to give you the gist of it, I guess. Not like y'all, or maybe some of y'all hadn't seen a red dot, or I guess this is a color dot. I don't know, since I can't just call it a red dot, but just wanted to kind of show y'all this is it's been a good little cheap red dot for me. I am a big iron sight fan. I do not shoot a lot with red dots or scopes. I mean, I do some, but I'm not saying I never do. But I really prefer the iron sights most of the time. I just think it's good, especially, if you're looking at a survival or shit hit the fan situation, this kind of stuff you might not be able to get batteries for, or your scope might break, if you got like a cheaper scope and you drop it or bash it into stuff, it might not take that abuse. So that's why I think, learning how the gun shoots with iron sights and getting good, or intervals of practicing with it and without it, I think is always a good idea. Plus, that's just my grandpa and my dad are the ones who mainly taught me shooting and stuff like that. And I spent a lot of time with grandpa too, and he was in the military, and that's all he liked to shoot. So that's kind of how I got taught through him, is just iron sights, iron sights. Everything was iron sights, And I even hunt a lot with iron sights. I'll go out and deer hunt and be pulling deers for 100 yards like it ain't nothing. Iron sights all day long. So not like I'm trying to brag or just saying, there's a lot of people out there that like to do that. Iron sights are just, that's how people did it for a whole long time, But, it's just a good little red dot though if you are looking for one. Like I said, I kind of bought it just so I could have one and be fun to plink around with like that Ruger 1022 back there, which is a great plinker gun, or a great varmint gun, and it's just a great gun anyway. But this is a very cheap red dot. I paid like $25 for it. No, the riser did not come with it. That's a Tapco riser. I think I paid like $4 for it, $5 for it. And like I said, the BSA is red dot's about 25 bucks. Pretty neat. Comes with just your standard cover, and that did come with a battery. This original battery in it too. That shows that either they last a long time or I just don't use it that much. But it's just been a good little red dot. I mean, it's labeled as being fog proof, waterproof, and shock proof, and it is proved to be all those, because it has been rained on, beat on, dropped, muggy areas, living down here in the south with the high humidity and being out in the rain and stuff, and it's never missed a beat, never stopped working. Always done what it was supposed to, and never given me any problems. Granted, I don't use it constantly, but it's been in a pretty good use and been in a lot of different situations, and it's never failed. So just wanted to recommend it to anybody who might be looking for one, or looking for a cheap one to get into and see how they like a red dot. Maybe they've never used one, and then kind of invest in something a little nicer. This will be a good one to start you out with. Appreciate y'all watching. Have a good one.